Looking down upon the Tower Bridge spanning the Sacramento River here in the capital of California. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Iverson is out there with Thompson. Then there's Juwan Howard. Then there's Edwards. And it's Thurman in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Bagley in at the 5. Outside Howard, good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Fox. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or, in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it two ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. I mean, he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Pass to Thompson. He feeds it to... Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal. That's just called working within the offense as Thompson, unwilling to settle for a shot, has good vision, and then sees the open man.
Iverson against Fox. Outside, Bagley. Barnes trying to free himself up, and it's off from three-point range. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That one wide left. Sacramento off to a slow start. 7-point differential. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Great strides in honing in his shot, looking more and more comfortable on the offensive end is Bogdanovich.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Iverson. Bagley with the rebound. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Sacramento. Feeds it to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Iverson outside. The 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. And there's the pass to Fox. Dishes to Bagley. From 13. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
Sacramento making a switch here. Heald's checked in. Now here's Iverson. On the wing, Thompson. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Sacramento trails by 8. Outside, Fox. Barnes against Edwards. It's tipped, but he gets it back. And that one's good, Barnes.
Barnes can be hard to contain sometimes around the rim. He can create just enough space to be effective.
Fox with the steal. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. Over Iverson. Here's Bagley. Iverson with the block. Thompson for the triple. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Parker comes in for Barnes. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. Now here's Joseph. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
4 on the clock. That's a 2 from Parker.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Joseph, the pass to Parker. And the rejection by Curry. Lobbed up there for Howard. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And it's the Kings with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Hield, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Butler against Hield. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Seven seconds left to play in the first. Outside Howard. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Howard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Los Angeles. And so it's Los Angeles with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Curry. Jimmy Butler is out there with Ginobili. Then there's Juwan Howard. And it's James in at the 3. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
One shot.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Bielitsa, he checks in for Sacramento.
And, Bones, when you look at Jimmy Butler's elite impact at both ends, you could argue he's the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Klay Thompson might have something to say about that, GA, but certainly Jimmy Butler and his physical presence allows him to play a multitude of positions. So sliding down to the 3 and getting physical is something that Jimmy will do. We know that he'll take on any assignment and compete with it.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Good.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
Los Angeles leading by 22. Inside, Holmes with the steal. Stolen by Ginobili. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Howard with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Joseph
Timeout.
after the basket by Los Angeles. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Harrison Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Heald, and it's Fox in for Joseph. And then for Los Angeles, Edwards, he's checked in for LeBron. Thompson comes in for Jimmy Butler, and Iverson's subbed in for Manu Ginobili. And here is Los Angeles now. The Kings getting the bucket, and Curry throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Passes it to Bogdanovic. They get a hand on it. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Iverson throws it down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Nice job by Klay Thompson just taking a step back. Team needed a play. He made it.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now Fox. Barnes outside. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Bagley finds Barnes. Puts it up. And the shot is long. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-4 run.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Offensive rebound. Here's Bagley. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Thompson passes to Curry, and Curry throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Bogdanovic, and here's Barnes for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Curry's got his 5th rebound in this one. Count it. 8 points for Klay Thompson.
Klay showing a little bit of speed in the open floor there as he gets up the lane in transition.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Over Iverson. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got 6 rebounds in the game. Howard wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Howard's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Los Angeles. And it's Sacramento's ball. Outside, Fox. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
That is Thompson's shot. Just a great rhythm shooter and fully confident in his perimeter game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Can they get it? And Thompson sends it back. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Barnes getting to the inside. He sees that the defense is closing in, and he still takes the hit.
And he can't hit the second. Thompson in the corner. There's the triple. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Barnes in at the small forward.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Edwards gone 2 of 3 from the field. And here is Fox. Barnes outside. Over Edwards. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt.
Oh!
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. The open shot, Thompson. Again, Los Angeles.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. Barnes against Edwards. Barnes can't get it to go.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And the turnover again by Sacramento.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Sacramento. Ken Bazemore comes in for Bogdanovich. Fox with it. To the inside, Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bagley's got 6.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Los Angeles.
Here's Iverson, and Iverson throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Bazemore finds Fox.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Again, Los Angeles.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Hey, Parker!
Outside, Fox. And it's sent back by Howard. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Here's Edwards. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Fox passes to Bagley. Elbow shot is on the way. That shot, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. They grab their own miss. Ginobili the pass to Thurman. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
Outside, Fox. Poked away. He's all alone. Goes up, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, you can't afford to let Iverson come up with the steal there. An opportunistic defender who knows when to go for it.
Now the Kings with it. Pass to Bazemore. Ginobili with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. The 3-ball. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Bazemore. Outside, Fox. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Out to Parker, 4 on the shot clock. No good with the wing jumper.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Heald. Over Howard. Off target. And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Leitner out there with Curry. Then it's Justice Winslow. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Ginobili in at the point. Now, here's Brewer. To the paint. Giles the pass to Holmes. And the rejection by Curry. That one good for 2. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for Los Angeles. And the pass to Leitner. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got 4 assists in the game. Now Joseph. Heald outside. Six on the shot clock. Passes it to Holmes. The shot, no good. And here's Los Angeles. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. Nails the open triple off the fast break. Ginobili's got 9 points here in the second half. Joseph, the pass to Holmes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And in the NBA, Rashawn Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, GA, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you, phone calls and teams' interest. That helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot.
Joseph, the pass to Brewer. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside, Joseph. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Pass to Curry. Here's Winslow. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now, here's Brewer. He's guarded by Hill. Swiped away. Here's Curry, and Curry throws it down hard.
Winslow out there surveying and finds the open man.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Joseph looking over the floor. And Holmes now top of the key. Looking to end the run, and Holmes throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Winslow, the pass to Curry, and Curry with the stuff.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Winslow against Joseph. Launches a three. Good on the triple.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that. So much for the defense.
Down low. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Alex Lenz checked in for Rashawn Holmes, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Bazemore for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Williamson, the pass to Curry, and Curry with the stuff.
Now, Zion plays within the system, and right there, very unselfish.
And Sacramento has possession. And here's Bazemore. He dishes it to Joseph. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Len's shot is off. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 19-7 run. Takes the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
The pass to Len. Kicks it to Bazemore. An easy 2 points on the layup.
The coaching staff asking a lot of Kent Bazemore, especially there to play in the pick and roll. He jumps on that available space on the pick and cashes in.
Hits it from three-point range.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And they'll keep possession. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barron.